Charan, the second lunch event at the Paragon Club.
Yeah, we've had a few events, but this is the second lunch.
Just heard John McGuire, the usual, very enthusiastic, passionate. Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it very much. I love listening to people like that because the passion comes through, that enthusiasm comes through, and I think that's what business is all about. And he gave a couple of really good nuggets, especially the ones about recruitment and persistence, never giving up, because it's always just taking that one message away from here, and that sometimes can change, the way we think and the outcome of any instance.
Good turnout today, good cross section of people. The membership starting to grow now in the Paragon Club?
The membership of the Paragon Club is starting to grow. We still haven't got round to doing a campaign yet, would you believe? But that's what we're going to be working on next week. We're going to do a campaign and we're going to get the numbers boosted again. And it's just working away slowly, getting the right message across, getting the right people in, and getting great speakers and coming up with some really good events. I think that's key.
I was saying there a good cross section of businesses, but normally today you find that you go to these events, there's no banks there, but you actually had 2 banks here today.
Yeah, it's actually very good because the banks are actually, we do get banks coming here, and I think there are certain banks open for business. And John's message earlier on was that actually banks have gone back to where they were when he first went into business. And I think perhaps we have to just change the way we think now, right? Because things are never going to be the way they were with banks, and we've got to adapt ourselves to suit the current banking situation, the current banking lending criteria.
The next event for the Paragon Club, do you know offhand what that is?
Well, we've got a couple of events lined up. We've got a few captains' tables lined up. One with David Dewman and one with the Claysville Bank.
Right.
So we're looking forward to that. We've also got our next speaker. We've got 2 speakers actually, but I don't know who'll go first. Dawn Gibbons is coming up in June.
All right.
So I've spoke to her and she's promised to do one. So we're looking for I think it's Flowcrete or something.
Flowcrete,
yeah. She made, but she's again another enthusiastic speaker. So we'll fill the gap in for the May one, and then I've got one for June. So then we'll sort of maybe a wee break from holidays.
And the World Cup events, how are they going?
Yeah,
Still some spaces there?
The World Cup has gone crazy here. I didn't think we'd get such a response. It's been fantastic. I'm actually really looking forward to it because I'm actually taking a couple of boxes myself and just going to invite individuals, to come along, and just be, maybe invite you, Gordon.
Oh, there you go. Maybe I'll come. If it's a decent game, If it's a Scotland game. They're not in it.
Scotland game.
The events are going very well. The online network, is it gaining in traction and activity and all the rest of it?
Yeah, obviously the events are going well, and also the networking site is actually pretty active. There's a lot of people on, and they're engaged with each other. They're talking to each other, and that's what that's all about.
Yeah, I was quite impressed. I asked Donna Kerr who we could get in touch with her, and she said on the network site. So not even promoting their own business, just saying get in touch with you through the network. So if people want to join Paragon Club, how do they go about it?
Just by logging onto the website www.theparagonclub.co.uk and just putting in a request to join, and it's a very simple process and it's not expensive to join.
Great, Charan, thanks.
Thanks.